Could you explain the rivalry between the two teams as well?
It's a big rivalry.
Yeah.
It's like one of the biggest in Scotland.
Something's happening. We're 12 minutes in. What's the fuck? The game's just stopped.
What's going on?
We ain't got a clue. What has happened? Due to what? Power cut. With the both sets of fans pouring out onto the streets after just 10 minutes of play, I don't think anyone's happy. Jesus. There's a lot of police. Look, hang on, watch this. There's some geezer running off down there. Cops are chasing him. She's not catching anyone. The last few times I've come to see Raith Rovers play, I was like, oh, I'll do my intro down by the water. It's literally impossible. It's so windy. I'm being blocked by this wall right now. Yeah, this day has been on the cards for a long time. I know that Raith Rovers and Dunfermline, they played each other a lot, I think, since I've been in Scotland, and they play each other again today. And it's the first time that I've had the chance to come to another Raith versus Dunfermline game since that iconic one where it got abandoned after 10 minutes or something. It was on the BBC as well that day. Not many games, obviously, in Scotland are on TV even, and so for one to get called off after 10 minutes because of a power cut within the stadium, not even the floodlights, it was the lights within the like concourse and stuff, and so they had to call the game off for safety reasons. But yes, we are back today, and hopefully this one lasts for 90 minutes. And that was a big moment for me, that vlog, because it was just after COVID when stadiums reopened 100%. I know there was like times where like they staggered the amount of people that could go in, 25%, 50%, but I think within that week of me going to that derby that only lasted for 10 minutes, I'd been to my first Rangers game, my first Celtic game. I've done a couple of videos around that time as well that took off a little bit, and yeah, I've got a lot to thank this derby for. But yes, let's get across to Starks Park. You can see it there in the distance, the floodlights. So, all Raith Rovers fans?
We're in the Dunfermline end today.
Oh, you Pars fans?
We're not Pars fans, but we just come for a bit of fun.
Okay, fair play. And what are your thoughts going into the game today then? Have you been to a Raith Dunfermline game before?
We've been to both of them this season at East End.
Yeah. How's the atmosphere at East End for these games?
Very good.
Good, yeah. And do you think the Dunfermline will get something in today?
I don't think they will.
Dylan, how does it feel being involved in these big derby matches?
Yeah, they're amazing. Obviously it was a big part of me signing here as well, experiencing these kind of derbies, and obviously the first one was at the start of the season in the Cup, and then we've sort of got the better in this season, so yeah, long may it continue. I know there's going to be a packed Starks Park today as well, so yeah, really looking forward to it.
And we were just talking then off camera about the league and how tight it is. There's only 9 points between, I think, 3rd and 9th this year, so it must just be every single game is just as hard as the next or the last.
Yeah, that's a championship. You can go into every game knowing that everyone can beat everyone, and I know there's teams at the bottom end that are probably not doing as well, but all the games have been tight. You see it week in, week out on TV, and we've experienced it ourselves. Being 2 goals up again last week at Arbroath from losing 3-2, so things can change quickly, but we're looking to just sort of sweep that last week out the way and get back to winning ways today.
And it's still tight up the top. Are you looking forward to the run-in? We're approaching spring now.
Yeah, it's all cliche for us though, isn't it? Taking it one game at a time. Made them wait for a pound fine.
Oh no, I feel bad now, mate, get in there. Now I want your answers in the comment section below. Who do you think is the bigger out of the two teams, given what I'm about to show you? Ready? Check this out. So I'm going to have a quick look at it here on my phone as I run you through it. So as you can see, look, Dunfermline have won 50 out of the 5 derbies against Raith Rovers, who have won 46. So Dunfermline, yes, they have won more games with 32 draws. So they've got 4 more wins than Raith Rovers, whose stadium it is at today. But if you look at the goals between the two teams, which is the 2 right-hand columns there, Dunfermline are on 183 goals, whilst Raith Rovers are on 188 goals. So Raith have scored 5 more goals than Dunfermline in these games, but they have 4 fewer wins. So it's weird. I guess the games that Raith would have won, they'd have won by a bigger margin, but Dunfermline would have won more of them. So it's strange. Who do you think's bigger given those statistics?
Harry. Riley.
Murray.
Kerr.
And so who's your favourite Raith player? Who's really shone this season for you?
Probably Dylan Easton's. That one's starting to come in form
Yep.
as well.
And playing Dunfermline today, big derby.
Yeah.
What do you think the score's going to be? Are you confident?
2-1 Rovers.
2-1 Rovers.
Hopefully my 2-1 as well. Yeah, 2-1.
3-1.
And who's winning the league this season?
Rovers.
A really great atmosphere in here. Look at that. It's one of the funnest stands to film in Scotland, that, especially when a goal goes in. And then a really good away support there from Dunfermline. Two teams that I've covered a lot before. I want the best for both teams, but today obviously huge rivalry. An early yellow card for diving to Dunfermline. I didn't quite catch the incident itself, but yeah, he went over way too easily. So kicked off a little bit there between the two sides, as you can see. If you needed any reminder that this is a derby, then that was it. Be surprised if there's no yellow cards. Yeah, here it comes. James McPake, the Dunfermline manager's just been booked as well. That is 4 yellow cards in the first 27 minutes of this game. Oh. Another yellow card. Dylan Easton's been booked now as well. Not a huge amount of saves for either goalkeeper to make. Raith with the free kick, the rebound, and then they score. And it's 1-0 to the home side, who are obviously going for the championship this year. I've lost count the amount of yellow cards now. What did you think of the first half? Proper derby, it feels like, with the amount of yellow cards and tackles.
A good crowd as well, fair enough.
Really good crowd.
Fair play to Dunfermline supporters, bringing a good crowd as well.
Yep, and are you confident that Raith will be able to push for the title this year? I know Dundee United are obviously looking strong.
I think I'll go to the wire.
You think?
Hopefully.
And even if you were to finish in the playoff spot, would you still give yourselves a good chance of going up?
Oh, definitely.
And what's the final score going to be today?
2-0.
Kevin Dabrowski, what a guy, what a save that was.
One-way traffic here. But he needs to change it before it's fucking too late.
This game's getting scrappy. Raith have barely had a shot or a chance in this half. What a season he's having. I've spoken about him so many times. We interviewed him earlier. He's been on the channel many, many times as well. Dylan Easton with the goal to make it 2-0. And I feel like that is literally their first shot and a half, or one of the first times they've been forward. It's a quick free kick that was taken and a fantastic finish into the bottom corner. And I think a few of the Dunfermline fans are starting to leave. And you can't blame them. 2-0 down away to their biggest rivals. They've been alright today as well.
Use the bell, leaving 2 teams!
Rovers have got a penalty. There's less than a minute to go of stoppage time and a chance to make it 3-0 here. Oh, the rebound. Oh. And that's full time.
And of course, here starts Park. Raith Rovers 2, Dunfermline 0.
How's it playing in that atmosphere today in the ground?
Well, to be honest, right now we're so used to playing this atmosphere this season, because as you can see, the amount of people came to watch us, it's just incredible. So seeing the club and the community being all together and getting bigger and bigger, but every game is something special. As like you can see, we all together, and to make a 5th in a row victory in a 5 derby.
Yeah.
I think that never happened before. I'm not sure.
Someone's just told me that, yeah, that's the first time in Raith Rovers history that you've beaten Dunfermline 5 in a row.
So it's an incredible achievement. And out of those 5 games, we kept 4 clean sheets. So massive credit to my defenders, because they were as well spot on, and I was really happy I could help them as well and contribute to it. But everyone worked their socks off, and yeah, incredible.
I don't think it was the greatest of games though. Is it just important in these derbies just to come away with the 3 points regardless of how well you play?
Oh, that's typical derby. To be honest, to play football, it's secondary. The main priority is to win the battle.
Okay.
Sometimes you just need to forget to play a beautiful football. You need to show the desire. It's all about how big is your heart and how much you will to win and do it for the club, for the city, and for the fans. And as we show every single time this season, that we are a better side.
Can you believe it? I've now been to a Fife derby that completed the whole 90 minutes, unlike the first one. But yeah, really good atmosphere. Around 6,500 people there inside Starks Park today. The title charge, the run-in of the last few games is coming up. We're approaching spring, so it's a really exciting time to be a Raith Rovers fan. They're going for the league, obviously, with Dundee United. Dunfermline, yeah, they lost today, but there's still a good chance that they could still reach the playoffs. So a lot for them to play for, and for Raith Rovers as well. A huge thank you for supporting all the videos. I really do appreciate it. I'm in a bit of a rush, as you may be able to tell from my speed of my outro here, as I'm flying to Northern Ireland tomorrow for, again, the League Cup final out there. So please do subscribe if you aren't already. I'll leave a couple of videos on screen. One will be the other derby that I attended between these two, which only lasted 10 minutes. If you want to check that out, please do, and I will leave another video from a different country if you want to check out something that isn't Scottish related. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.